Boomer Sooner, you are looking live inside my office. But come Saturday at 6:30 p.m. Oklahoma time, it'll be all hands on deck for OU versus Michigan. It is the biggest game of the Brent Venables era. And the Sooners are 5.5-point favorites, but this is no lock. Not with the maize and blue rocking freshman phenom Bryce Underwood at quarterback. We all have our thoughts about how Saturday might go, but I've played this out in my mind over and over and over. So turn on your imagination, let's do a little TikTok theater, and let's ride. First quarter, Sooners get the ball and it's a quick 3 and out, maybe a single first down, but Oklahoma punts. Michigan ball at its own 19, and after a UM penalty and a stop, the Sooners force the Wolverines into 3rd and long from their own 15. Bryce Underwood drops back, and it's a swing pass to Alabama transfer Justice Haynes. The Oklahoma coverage is botched, and Haynes is gone. 85 yards, Michigan is up 7-0. And we've got that lump in our throat because, well, we've been here before. But hang with me, friends. Oklahoma gets the ball back with about 9 and change on the first quarter clock. John Mateer and Jay Knott lead the Sooners on a time-consuming drive. Lots of runs and a nice over-the-middle 3rd down conversion for newly converted tight end Jaren Kanak. Sooners face 3rd and 9 from the Michigan 23 with just 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Mateer drops back. He can't find anybody. Javante Barnes was the running back on the play, and he spots an opening and says, "Come on, QB," guiding Mateer straight to the end zone. We are all tied 7-7 going into the second. This game has calmed down, and it's living up to the hype. Michigan goes 3 and out on its next possession, and the Sooners drive again. But this time it stalls, and Tate Sandell's field goal from 43 out gives the Sooners a 10-7 lead. It stays that way until late in the second when on a 2nd and 9 from the Oklahoma 34, Mateer goes play action, finding a wide open Keontez Lewis down the left sideline for a 66-yard score. He gone. And the crowd is delirious. Oklahoma is up 17-7 at the half. By the way, so far Michigan has looked fine, but OU's bend but don't break defense is ruling the day. Michigan gets the ball to start the second half, and Justice Haynes at running back leads a well-paced drive down the field. But it stalls, and Dominique Savada hits from 40 to make it 17-10. The Sooners counter with a long drive, highlighted by a Jaden Ott screen pass that eats up 32 yards. But again, the Wolverines hold, and Oklahoma settles for 3. It's 20-10 Oklahoma late in the third. The Wolverines pick up momentum and really start to punish OU on both sides of the ball. Their next drive culminates in a Justice Haynes score from 2 yards out to cut it to 20-17. And then Michigan gets the ball right back after a Jaren Kanak fumble on first down. But Oklahoma holds the Wolverines to 3. 20-20, headed to the fourth. You can feel the stadium rumbling, jump around. They're playing it. They're doing it again like 2008. This truly feels like a heavyweight bout at this point. And with 5:48 in the game and Michigan with the ball at the Oklahoma 48, the deciding play happens. Bryce Underwood drops back to pass. He can't find anybody. And then R. Mason Thomas breaks free, hits 19, and Bryce loses the ball. Freshman Cortland Guillory picks it up in stride, racing 50 yards for an Oklahoma defensive touchdown. 27-20, Boomer Sooner. Brent Venables, though, he's telling his club to calm down and focus. A controversial offensive pass interference penalty on the next drive dooms the Wolverines, and Oklahoma takes over with 2:45 to play. And then it's the Javante Barnes show. He steps in at running back, powering his way to a first down by inches on 3rd and 3. They bring out the chains. And with 59 seconds to play, John Mateer hits victory formation in what was the best college football game of the year so far, might be of the entire season. Oklahoma wins 27-20. Now, what's your prediction? Boomer!